In a cozy nest high up in a tree lived a little bird named Benny. Benny wasn't just any bird, he was the fastest flyer in his entire flock. His feathers were a vibrant shade of blue, and his wings were sleek and strong. Benny loved flying more than anything. He would spend his days zooming through the trees, soaring over the fields, and diving through the clouds. But as much as Benny loved flying, he had a dream. He dreamed of one day going on the great sky adventure, a journey that all the bravest birds from different lands would take together, flying higher and farther than ever before. Only the bravest and strongest birds could participate, and Benny was determined to join them. One sunny morning, Benny's chance finally came. Perched on a tall branch, Benny heard a chirp from above. He looked up and saw Skylar, the wisest eagle in the forest, hovering over him. "Benny," Skylar called, "the time has come for the great sky adventure. Would you like—" Benny's the bird heart leaped with excitement. "Yes, I've been waiting for this my whole life." Skylar smiled. "Good, but remember, this journey is not just about speed or strength. It's about working together. You will meet many birds along the way, and you'll need to help one another to complete the adventure." Benny fluffed up his feathers, eager to get started. "I'm ready." Skylar led Benny to the starting point, where a group of birds had already gathered. There was Chirp, the small but clever sparrow, Fluff, the fluffy white dove, and Talon, the strong hawk. Each bird had their own special skill, and Benny felt proud to be among them. "Welcome, adventurers," Skylar announced to the group. "Your journey will take you across the sky, through forests, over mountains, and even across the sea. You must work together to overcome any challenges you face. Are you ready?" The birds all chirped and flapped their wings in excitement. With a powerful beat of their wings, the group took off into the sky, soaring higher and higher. Benny's the bird heart raced as he felt the wind beneath his wings. He flew faster than ever, darting ahead of the group, but after a while, he noticed something. He was all alone. Looking back, Benny saw that the other birds had fallen behind. Chirp was struggling to keep up, her tiny wings flapping as fast as they could. Fluff was flying in circles, trying to catch the wind, and Talon was soaring high above, but moving slower than usual. Benny realized that if they were going to finish the great sky adventure, he couldn't just focus on flying fast. He had to help his friends too. He turned around and flew back to Chirp. "Need a little help?" he asked. Chirp sighed. "I'm not as fast as you, Benny. I don't think I can keep up." Benny the bird thought for a moment. "Why don't you ride on my back for a while? You can rest your wings and then we'll catch up together." Chirp's eyes lit up with gratitude. "Really? That would be amazing." With Chirp perched on his back, Benny flew back toward the group, making sure everyone stayed together. Fluff was still spinning in circles, looking confused. "Fluff, what's wrong?" Benny asked. "I'm trying to catch the right wind, but I keep getting pushed around," Fluff said, her soft feathers ruffling in frustration. Benny nodded. "Try flying lower. The wind is calmer down here. You'll find it easier to fly." Fluff followed Benny's advice, and soon enough, she was flying smoothly beside him. "Thanks, Benny. You're a great leader." The group continued their journey, flying over forests and hills. But soon, they came across their biggest challenge yet, a towering mountain that rose high into the sky, with steep cliffs and swirling winds. Talon, with his strong wings, took the lead. "I'll scout ahead and find the best path," he said confidently. But as he soared higher, the winds became too strong even for him, and he was pushed back toward the others. "We can't fly over this mountain," Talon said, shaking his head. "The winds are too fierce." Benny looked at the mountain, thinking hard. Then he had an idea. "We don't have to fly over it," Benny said. "We can fly around it. There's a valley that cuts through the mountain. If we follow that path, we can make it to the other side safely." The birds all agreed, and together they flew toward the valley. It was a narrow path, and the winds still howled through the cliffs, but by sticking together, they managed to make it through. Benny flew at the front, guiding the way, while Talon helped the smaller birds like Chirp and Fluff stay on course. After hours of flying, the birds finally reached the other side of the mountain, where the sun was setting over a vast blue ocean. "We did it," Fluff cheered. "We made it through the mountain." But their adventure wasn't over yet. In front of them lay the final challenge, the Great Sea. The birds had to fly across the ocean to reach the finish line, but the sky was growing dark and they were all tired from the long journey. Benny looked around at his friends. He knew they were all exhausted, but they couldn't give up now. "We're almost there," he said, encouraging them. "We've come so far, and we can finish this together." The group flapped their wings, gathering all their strength. They flew over the sea, the waves crashing below them and the stars twinkling above. As they flew, Benny noticed that the wind was in their favor, pushing them gently toward the horizon. With one final burst of energy, the birds reached the shore on the other side of the ocean. There, waiting for them, was Skylar, who welcomed them with a proud smile. "You've completed the great sky adventure," Skylar said. "But more importantly, you've shown what it means to work together as a team." Benny's chest swelled with pride. He had started the journey thinking it was all about speed, but now he knew that the adventure was about so much more. About helping others, solving problems, and never giving up. As the birds rested on the shore, watching the stars together, Benny realized that this adventure had taught him something important. Flying fast was fun, but flying with friends made the journey truly special.